Hey everybody, it's Hera Puppy or Adri here, back with another episode of WoW Spooktober with Annie, of course. This episode we're going to get fast writing, hopefully finish Twilight Highlands, and it's going to be slightly shorter because Annie is dying of exhaustion.
Okay, here's what has led up to this point. Basically, last night, you. Okay, let me back up. I usually have to take melatonin in order to fall asleep at the time that I want to fall asleep, and it works really well for me. I don't take very much at all. Um, I take half of a milligram, which is hilarious if you know how much people usually take. They sell it in like the smallest quantity that they sell it is one, so I have to cut it in half to get the dosage that I want. Oh, is this a follow quest? Yes. Lovely. Um, so I forgot to do that last night. I usually take it around midnight, and because it works so well for me, it really makes me sleep like really sleepy for 8 to 9 to sometimes 10 hours, which is good because that's the amount that my body normally wants to sleep. Oh, you know what I realized is that I never turn on my microphone. Hang on, I'm about to get louder. Okay. Is that any different?
Yes, though your weird voice thing is happening slightly.
No, excellent.
Um, I mean, it's not as bad. I think it's partially more feedback this time, though I don't know why.
Oh,
Oh,
weird.
wait. That's better. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh god, these guys. Shush.
Oh, the guy with the eyeballs is back.
Oh, I do not like him.
No, I wouldn't think so. Okay. What did I just get? Eh.
Anyways, I forgot to take my melatonin, and by the time I realized that I hadn't taken it, it was too late. Like, if I had taken it, I would have slept until like 4. So, and by 4, I mean PM.
Mhm.
So, that was kind of not an option, and then I just kind of gave up on trying to fall asleep at a normal time and didn't fall asleep until 5 a.m.
Ah.
So, then I slept until 1,
Mhm.
and I was very discombobulated, and that is only 8 hours, which is kind of at the lower end of the amount of sleep that works for my body. Even just to like stay awake all day, literally just sitting in bed, I still need to sleep usually at least 9.5 hours, which is gonna sound crazy for a lot of you, but whatever. Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, and then I was doing. Oh, I voted today, which was fun. Um, because democracy, and it's the first time that I've ever been old enough to vote, and I'm very happy to be able to vote in this election and use my uh, power as a citizen. Um, but I did that, and then I had to read a chapter of my psychology textbook, which was fine for the first 2 parts, and then by the last part, I had to read about a very long section on child abuse, which is just like really emotionally draining. Um, even like, so I'm not like physically that tired, but I'm just like so mentally and emotionally drained from that assignment.
Mm.
Anyway, I've been talking for this like 10 minutes about why I'm tired, which no one cares.
Yeah. I mean.
I'm wearing a new sweater, which I'm very happy about, or it's more of a sweatshirt, I suppose. Um, very nice. It's a little stiff here in the beginning because it's made out of 100% cotton, and usually
Mm.
companies will mix in synthetic materials into cotton to make it more um, sometimes softer at the start and more flexible. And so cotton can start off pretty stiff, but that's just kind of how you know that it's a good cotton. And it, in my experience with natural fibers, is that they always wear in really well and end up being way more comfortable than synthetics in the long run. So, anyways, that's another exciting tidbit about my life. I'm breaking in my new sweatshirt by wearing it on top of a flannel, and I have my window open, or else I would overheat.
Ah, well,
It's also like if you hear any wind, it's very windy. There's actually a wind advisory tonight. Uh, and yeah,
um,
if you hear any wind, it's because it's windy.
that's not good.
And I have my window open.
I hope the power does not go out.
I know. I don't think it will. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's maybe we usually don't lose power until the wind gets like 50 or 60
um,
miles per hour.
that's not exactly the record for my house.
What is it for you?
I there's it's I've had there have been power outages that have happened for a lot less, and of course they last like twice as long as practically anywhere else on the island. But um, yeah,
Yes. Well, typically it takes about 45 miles an hour at least of wind to pull down a power line. Or in our case, it's usually a tree gets pulled down on a
yeah.
power line.
See, we have the problem of having a lot of branches that just dislodge power lines,
Yeah.
actually. So, um, anyways, on
I mean, there are
another,
a lot of places that get way windier than here,
yeah,
but the difference is like for someone in like North Dakota or something, it's like you call that wind or like Kansas. But we have like in that middle bit um of the country, like you call that wind and we're like, yes, but we have a bunch of giant trees that fall on our houses and
yeah,
power lines. So
yes.
yeah, one
So,
of my friends actually had a tree go through her living room, which
oh
was
yeah, that was,
very unfortunate.
uh-huh. I remember that.
Yeah.
Speaking of said friend, I spent like 3 hours talking to her earlier today.
I
Uh,
don't feel like we're talking to about the same friend.
Probably not, but I do. You do know that a tree fell through Ari's house too, right?
Oh, did it?
Yes.
I was talking about my friend Katie Rose. I
Then
was not
yeah.
aware that Ari had a tree through her. Oh, I did know that. I just wasn't thinking about it. Okay.
Well, anyways, I was talking to Ari. She came over and we sat outside on opposite ends of the front porch, and
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, it was really great to catch up to her. She's going on a trip relatively soon to visit another friend of hers, and so it was good to talk before then. Of course, I'm I was a little I was a little tired myself because I didn't fall asleep until uh like 9:30 in the morning and slept until no, I didn't fall asleep until like 10:30 in the morning and then slept until 3.
Oh,
And
wow. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid.
yeah,
No, so for those of you who remember, Ari was part of our little Camp Bluestone group from when we were
yes.
kids.
Oh, we actually by the way, I don't it was actually mentioned very briefly. Me and Ari were talking about a slight, like, not in the same degree, because of course it was a much more childish thing originally, a Camp Bluestone reunion of some sort for
Oh, that'll
some
be fun.
doing something.
Yeah, we could go on a walk or something on one of these nicer days.
Yeah. Um,
Although Ari is considerably more physically active than either of us.
Yes. Well. Yeah, those were fun days, and I still very much do like the name that ended up being attributed to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Over this way.
Looks like a very large etching.
Yes, and this is a
With
very
2
rickety
heads.
bridge.
Yes. um. Oh yeah, and I feel like the winds. I was trying to make a point earlier, which is that usually it takes like 45 to 60 miles an hour to do any real damage,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we're only at like 25 to 30.
Okay, so yeah, then we probably should be fine. It's ridiculous how a branch could falling off could potentially cause a power outage here, and it's kind of annoying.
Yes, it is. Especially you live in a more isolated area
Yeah,
that
that's
has basically one road in.
yeah. It's really
um.
yeah. It's not fun when you have a power outage to be in the last area that gets repaired because nobody because it's the smallest population point of the island.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I live in a way more densely populated area, so which definitely has its drawbacks. Just in day-to-day noise can get very loud here for being a rural area.
Mhm.
Um, Especially when you live on a golf course and everyone's always mowing something. Highly annoying. By the way, my dad is coming over to mow your lawn apparently someday here this
Yes,
week, I think.
I heard about that.
My dad and Adri's mom bought a not they're not together. For reference, that would be very strange. I have separate parents than Adri.
Yes.
um but they've been friends for a really long time, and since Adri and I have been friends. So my dad and Adri's mom went in and bought a lawnmower together, a riding lawnmower, which my dad is very excited about. He gets really excited about mowing, which is, I mean, not something that I would be excited about, but it's great for him. Oh, I missed a quest.
This is Lane with Twilight. Mm-hmm. No, they are above ground. Okay.
This area is definitely spookier.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Dark Assassin. No, I didn't even really notice that you leveled up to 40.
Yes, I am leveled up to 40. I am wondering how much longer this uh quest line is going to be.
It really shouldn't be that much longer. Um, you can briefly come over here and click on this and see if it does anything. Um, because yeah, it should be pretty close to the end of it.
Oh, this guy has quite a bit of health.
Yeah,
My Void Walker is about to die.
indeed.
Oh, there goes my Voidwalker. Alright, so I'm gonna take a second to summon him again.
Okay.
So the good news is that I've been in a relatively good mood. My mental health has been really good in general recently. Because I figured out, in a world where I'm at least somewhat able to go to classes next year physically, uh, which may not be the world that we live in, and in that case, we'll reevaluate. But I figured out what school I'm going to be going to next year, again, in a world where I can go to at least some classes in person, or else it's not worth moving.
Mhm.
Because, yeah, I don't want to pay to live somewhere else when I can take classes from my bedroom, which I'm really not gonna want to do forever. But there was a point to that. Do we really have to kill? Oh, we had to kill him to get this.
I'm not entirely.
What is this even? It's not doing anything.
Hmm.
Were we supposed to click this before he died?
I tried doing that
Oh, it's doing
twice.
something. Oh,
Click on
oh
it
God, he's
again.
back.
There we go.
Oh,
I don't know why it didn't work the first two times I did it, but
that's why he had so much health.
indeed.
Righty then. Well,
I guess it was
it was a
probably
small waste of time.
a thing of having to actually do it before the guy took any damage at all.
Yeah. There we go. Why? Voidwalkers. Um, anyways, I figured out where I'm going, and the good news is that it's only 2 hours away from here, instead of my previous school, which was 7 to 9 hours away from here, depending on the traffic.
Yep.
So that's really good, and it's in a area that a lot of my family really likes, and so we'll give them incentive to visit me more. If I move there. And again, the 2 hour drive is really like it's the type of thing we went there for a day trip last weekend. I'll tell you more specifically, Adrian, but I don't really need everyone to know where I'm going to be every day of my life next year.
Yes.
So, uh, I'm being mildly vague. Although
Indeed.
I'm sure if you pay enough attention to our videos, you'll probably know. Uh, but oh, here's another guy. Um, Yeah, and because the problem was we weren't sure if they had the majors that I wanted because I am kind of doing a massive life pivot or schooling pivot where we've talked about it before. Like, I've been really, really active part of band and such when I was in high school and middle school. And I just kind of figured that that's what I wanted to do in college because that's the only class I ever really liked, other than AP US history, which was taught by a really good teacher, and that was why I ended up liking it. Um, so I just thought, like, I was in jazz band specifically, really love playing jazz and being in a band, and I was like, this is what I want to do. So I went to school for that last year. Um, and I liked it, but I just found I got kind of burned out and wasn't enjoying playing as much as I would want to be. And I realized, I kind of came to the realization that I don't really need being a musician to be the number one part of my identity.
Mhm.
Um, it's always going to be part of who I am, but I don't need it to be my job and my hobby and my what I do in my free time. And you know, like I just am not that kind of musician, which is taking me a really hard time to accept that that's okay. Um, but I have been really always passionate about social justice and equality, and I'm getting so much joy and intellectual stimulation from taking classes for um, women's gender and sexuality studies. And I'm also really passionate about queer rights and everything like that. And I find learning about all things to do with those subjects very interesting. Where the heck is this guy?
Not entirely sure. I'm wondering if there's a cave entrance around here.
Oh, a sneakity snake cave entrance?
I don't see one though.
Yeah, me neither. Anyways, so I went into college being a jazz studies major and then added a women's and gender and sexuality studies minor. And then I kind of have now pivoted where I'm going to go to school next year with the intention of majoring in women's gender and sexuality studies and minoring in music. And they do have a jazz band at the school that I'm going to, so it just feels like the right move for me right now. And being closer, it means a lot for me. We were afraid that they wouldn't even have those programs, because some schools don't, but we looked deeper into it and they have both of those things. And even the core classes that they offer, the way that they do usually in college, it's like in high school where you have to take like some amount of English, math, science, social sciences. You know, there's different like stuff that you have to take in order to graduate and get a bachelor's of arts.
Yep.
And so even the classes for that at the place I'm going, which can usually be really boring, look they give you way more options for each of those. So like for the math credits, you can take like statistics and sociology and you know, other stuff like that are less you don't have to like take algebra or calculus or something, which is good because I do not want to take algebra or calculus or
Wait,
anything like that.
there's a college that lets you get around having to take algebra?
There is indeed.
Oh.
I actually, before I went to college last year, they asked us all to do before orientation a math assessment
Oh god.
uh, test, and it took me 3 tries to even get the lowest level of math
Oh Jesus.
ability, and for each try you have to do 2 hours of review.
Oh god.
So that was a hard day. Because of course I left it till the last minute and didn't realize I would be so bad at it. Uh, but yeah, so then I got there and realized that for the major that I was doing, I didn't even have to take it. So that was great.
Yeah. That's actually something I've been kind of looking into. How reasonable would it be to actually approach college and not have to take math?
Yes, there are ways to get around it. Not completely, but there are ways to like kind of edge around it. You know,
Mhm.
where you can get away with taking, like I said, like algebra without taking algebra or calculus or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because my brain just does not like those.
No, mine does not either.
I don't do numbers well.
My yeah.
I didn't mind very beginner algebra. Like I found it slightly satisfying, just because some part of my brain that really likes organization really did enjoy like lining up the two sides. But once you get into like algebra 2, I actually barely passed. That's the only high school class. It's my worst grade, that and PE from high school. But it's hard to do well in PE when you're sick all the time.
That is true. I spent my whole entire high school math having a tutor. I could not. It did not go well. My brain wants to jump over steps way too much, and the steps don't make sense in my head, which makes doing it kind of really impossible.
Mm. So there's just the blue dragons that are just supposed to be laying
Yep, apparently.
down.
And then, of course, we still have to figure out where the heck the eighth Theron guy is. That is not actually where he's supposed to be.
Yes, well, maybe.
Oh, found him.
Oh, I'm coming.
He's in the sky.
I see now.
Yeah, there's a giant floating island. Probably would have helped if I'd bothered to look up, but I
Don't
think
look up.
no one really thinks to look up, though.
Yeah, just in general. Oh yeah, we were flying around all over down there, trying to figure out where this floofing island was.
Yeah.
Okay, hello, sir.
It was rather high up, though. There's probably
It
a lot
really
of
is.
people who just end up overlooking it. Of course, it will be easier once we get fully used to the waypoint addition to the game that has the little marker, because it does direct you down or up, but it's still really new, so
Yeah.
makes it a little hard to remember. Oh, it's telling you how to do this. Oh, I see another dragon.
Oh, good.
I just realized I'm currently riding the dragon we're going over to kill. Pause, turn this in, because we might as well. Please tell me it's a staff. No, it's not. It's a wand. Of course it is.
Alright, here. Dragons.
Yes. Here, purpley blue dragon. Where are you? Or bluish purple.
Indeed.
Oh.
I've been. Oh, you found one?
No, it despawned! Why?
Rude. I've been watching a lot of Animal Planet's YouTube channel. Because they have videos from their shows about like zoos and aquariums, and there's just a lot of videos of really adorable animals. And it's been really fun just watching a bunch of really cute animal videos recently. That's a bit of self-care I've been doing.
Come on, dragon. Where are you?
Technically, there's a really big area, but they just seem to be really spread.
Oh, I think I saw one just literally fall from the sky.
Oh.
And yep, of course, for some reason it's underwater, which is lovely. But
There we go.
yep. Okay, fly this way first.
Oh, okay. Flying this way first.
Why is this pointing down? Oh, because he's underwater. Hello, water elemental.
Oh, great. I've literally already been aggroed by a dap. Go away. Nobody loves you. Okay, I'll let you deal with that while I go to get this.
Okay.
Okay, I want to take just like a 30-second pause
Mhm.
because I realize that I have 13 minutes until all my assignments are due, and I just want to double check that I did all of them
Okay.
because I'm like 98% sure I did everything.
Okay.
But give me 2 seconds to reload this stupid page. Yes, I missed 2. Okay, due October 23rd. Complete. Okay, moving on. I just had a moment of being like, oh, I should really double check.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's really easy with online stuff to miss things. Like
Mhm.
in my global gender justice class that I'm doing, we have like materials every week, and in she always builds in like one extra credit point into each set of materials. So she'll to make sure that we're reading it all. So you have to read everything in order to get the point. And we got an email from her being like, only 8 of you got the extra credit point this week, and I'm really concerned that you guys aren't doing the readings. Um, oh my god, my Voidwalker is literally standing in lava. And I was like, excuse me? I do all of the readings. Like, that's part of the why I'm just really loving that class right now. Um, it's so interesting. And so I always do all the readings because I want to be a good student in that class because I care about it. And I was very kind of like taken aback. I was like, but I thought it was weird that there wasn't a point, but I didn't even really think about it at the time. It turns out that one of the links looked like it was part of a video, but was actually a separate link. And
Mm.
so I think me and probably a lot of other people just missed it and thought it was part of a video.
Yeah. I used to hate when that happened with online high school. There would be something there that you just look past because it's not as obvious as you would think it should be.
Yeah. Right. I feel like we're getting close.
Yeah, we have to. We're dwindling down to like one quest at a time, which usually means there's not
Yeah.
much.
Countess Verol.
Um, okay.
You want us to deal with the corpse? It's nice. Artifact information extracted.
Indeed. I'm actually. It's funny because last episode I didn't get 2 levels, and this episode I think I am going to get 2 levels.
Mm. Oh, I actually have to click on the thing. Oh, alright.
Yes. Well,
Oh, this looks like a very unfortunate death situation.
indeed. Chain to the bottom of a lake and drowned. Unpleasant.
At least when you get sent to the bottom of the ocean, you pass out way faster than you die because of the pressure changes.
Yeah, but this isn't an ocean.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is worse, because then you
Uh,
actually. Drowning is apparently really painful.
I can only imagine. I would, considering what it feels like when you're hyperventilating too much. I would assume actually having something flooding your lungs along with not being able to breathe would really hurt.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I've heard that from people who drowned and then were resuscitated. That it's like, it's really painful way to die. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, we're just flying all over the place now.
Yes.
Because nobody apparently has heard of mail. So they just have us
Yeah,
to be messenger owls for them.
yeah, though it's even funnier because actually sometimes when you're questing you will get mail messages from NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
It rarely happens in the lower leveling zones, but there are mailboxes. Mail does exist, and the game knows it exists, but no, half the people here have to just ignore the fact.
No, they're just like, oh, can you go talk to this guy for me? And then you talk to them and you have to come back to the first guy. And you're like, I am not a pigeon.
Okay, I'm in a minecart. Let's go.
Oh, fun. Love that for me. Oh, this track does not look very safe.
No, I think that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and off a cliff.
Excuse me? Oh, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Ow. Oh, we're gonna keep going.
Okay.
Hmm, where are you? Oh, there you are. Before we started filming, I had a snack of toast.
Mm.
Um, and now I'm sitting on a lot of crumbs,
Oh no. And
which is highly unfortunate. Oh,
oh, okay then.
oh my gosh.
That was
Okay.
a little dramatic.
We're apparently dealing with a bunch of runes.
Yeah. Okay. This is definitely going to be the end piece of the quest line because we're at the very corner of the zone.
Okay.
So I believe once we are done in this cave, if unless there's like one more guy we need to kill or report back to someone, I would be very surprised if there's actually any continuing up to this.
Why are you killing these spiders? Spinners?
The spinners can drop the ore or the shards as well.
Oh, the shards. Very unfortunate noises. Oh my gosh, I learned about through my watching of Animal Planet videos. I learned about the what is it? Japanese maybe? Yeah. Uh the Japanese spider crab. Are you aware of these?
I mean, I know there's such thing as spider crab. I have a feeling I'm not going to like the Japanese one, but keep going.
They can get up to from like end of leg to end of leg. They can get up to 10 feet in width.
Oh God.
like not their body shell part. That can get like 1 to 1.5 feet. And then their legs are just ridiculously long. And they also are occasionally cannibalistic.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, I was right. I do not like this.
Yeah, it was terrifying. And this one guy was just like, picked one up, and I was like,
What?
what are you doing?
I will never understand people's ability.
Oh god. Adrian,
I will never.
I've had an accident.
Yes, I literally watched you walk off the cliff.
Well, I would say that there was a slip. I didn't walk off the edge.
And you had to press a button to go backwards and fall
Okay,
off.
well, no, I just fell. Why am I dying? Why is my boardwalker not summoned? What's going on?
I can't really help you right now, considering you're in a pit.
Yeah, how do I get out of this pit? There's a
There,
couple of things down here which I'm collecting, which is... Oh, there's a little slide thing.
oh,
Oh, wait, can I actually
yep.
get up this?
I leveled up.
No.
Um, I leveled up 2 levels this episode.
Adri, I think I'm stuck in this pit. I can't mount.
No, there's a way up. There's a ramp.
Where? I do not see
You
said ramp.
you went right under it.
What?
Look
This?
up. The brown thing.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that led anywhere. Okay. Just call the title of this episode, the one in which Annie falls in a pit.
It was about to open up into a cavern, it looks like, filled with mushrooms.
Ooh, ooh. Don't always love mushrooms. Work harder. Dark iron dogs. What?
They're,
Ooh, ooh, I don't like the mushrooms. I don't think I like it, Adri.
well, then you should be glad that I did not decide to bring us to Zangermarsh. There were a lot of mushrooms there. In fact, after we're done with this area, I believe we'll be going to Nazmir. If you remember that.
I think I do.
It would have been something that you leveled the Demon Hunter in because it was from Battle for Azeroth.
Mm.
Oh, you gained a level 2.
Oh, I have unspent talent points. For level 40, which one am I doing?
1 moment. Dark Fury. Though
Cool.
I think you'll have to wait until this guy is dead to choose it. There we go. There's 5 of those.
No one cares about the PvP talent slots.
Yeah. I usually just build them in. Ah, there's 6 of those.
Oh, I still need 1 more.
Okay.
So let me know if you see any of the
Well, I see another spider.
was mostly hoping for a pile.
You have to keep going this way anyway, so you'll probably see one.
Yeah. Thank God there are so many crumbs. I'm wearing like shorts right now,
Oh
so I
no, that
feel them
makes
on
it
my
worse.
legs.
Oh no, Annie. I think I see a pile. I'm not entirely sure because it's no longer glowing for me, but
Okay. Well, maybe this spinner will give me one. A bunch of. I have two demonic circle things.
mhm.
What do I do with them?
We need to destroy. Oh, you mean okay.
Abilities.
Okay. So demonic circle teleport goes on SQ, and then demonic circle goes on your S1 through S12.
Alright, well, let's see. I'll put that here. Oh, there's my last shard.
Nice. I'll destroy this. We've almost reached the end of this cavern.
I don't really appreciate how the goblins like kind of yell at you throughout the quest. Ah, this is a nightmare to get through.
It is rather annoying. Will you stop trying to kill me?
The answer is apparently no.
Oh, can I click on this? There we go. Jesus. Ah, now we just have to cross over to Magma Tooth and kill him. I don't know why this elemental spinner even charged at us. Okay. So we need to get to the fire portal controller, which I believe is on the opposite side over there.
Okay. Does this guy have the controller? Probably.
Probably.
Here we go.
There's the controller. And how do we use it?
Okay, speak to at least one more person.
Indeed.
This feels like it should be the end.
Yeah, it really does.
Also, I feel like I might die.
Yeah. Even if this doesn't complete, we'll probably stop after.
Yeah, because I also like off camera. I do have enough energy to just fly to the nearest flight trainer.
Mm. Okay.
Mind me. Hungry also, which is very
Oh,
sad.
come
Like I just
on.
said, I just have toast. I don't want to get to the Hammer of Twilight. That's literally so far away. We literally just were back. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So that's a giant altar. It's at the very edge. Okay.
Is this the end? This upper area of, or I guess it's technically the lower area of the Twilight Highlands is definitely spookier.
Indeed.
Although not much can top that horrific tentacle thing.
Yes, the Elder Core. Or, well, technically an old god, but it's also an Elder Core, so. Oh,
Will you let me turn it in?
hello, cinematic.
Oh. Now I'm in the cinematic.
Look, mortal, upon the instrument of your undoing. The hammer! Hand of the gods below. Forged of molten blood. Gift of the master. His gift. Upon the last altar of storm.
Yes, you're very dramatic. Can we kill him now? Please? Really? You can stop talking now.
No, I don't. No one cares. It's like a gnarly hammer, though.
Yeah.
Like, I would not be able to pick that up without, like, accidentally stabbing myself.
I think very few people would be able to pick it up without. Oh my god, okay, flying through the air. Goodbye.
What?
Um.
I'm not there yet.
I, I had no control of it. I literally just went, like, okay then.
That didn't happen to me. I'm just get back up there and get into the fight.
I got
Okay.
catapulted backwards and then.
Oh, I did not experience the catapult.
Oh, yay, we have people helping us.
Oh, well, at least you do. I guess we'll see.
Can
I'm gonna be forever salty about that.
do you see 3 people here?
Yeah.
Okay.
What percent is he at for you?
82 points. 80, 79.
Okay. Activate the altars to gain blessings of the elements.
Altar of Earth. Altar of Air. And you already got the other 2. Okay.
Oh, I only got 1. Oh, Jesus, this guy is a mess.
In that case, I will come over here.
Revive your fallen companion.
Right clicking on the unconscious body. Where is that unconscious body exactly?
I have revived 1.
Oh. Well, then that was probably it.
Altar of fire.
This is very dramatic.
It really is.
Oh.
Looks like my graphics are not handling this the best.
Mm.
Oh, there's another unconscious one.
I know, I can't. He's kind of stepping on her.
Very rude. Oh, he's gotten larger. Oh, and he's still very much stepping on her.
Trying.
He's stepping on 2 people, neither of whom I can click.
Play the dragon mod drums, calling reinforcements. There we go.
Where?
I did it.
Oh. Oh, Dragon Maw reinforcements have arrived. Oh, look, he died.
There we go.
And yet, no loot.
Yes.
Very rude. Okay, there's the invisible island. Gosh, what am I going to have for a snack?
That is a good question. I have croissants that I can eat.
I have no such croissant.
Ah, there we go. Twilight Highlands. Haha!
Ah!
Annie? You okay? Oh, okay.
Oh no, I have died.
Well, Annie's freaking out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next time, we'll be starting the Nazmir questline. And bye, guys.
Bye, guys.